Tony Minnick from Ephrata, District 3. Ray Brinza from North Allegheny, District 7, set to square off here at 155.
Here's the handsome profile. This man rode a white horse in the Cisco Kid movies with Gilbert Roland. Ed Romsberg. It was his first job. Then he took to teaching after that.
So now that is really going back into history.
Yeah, there's no question that.
I knew it. Well, he doesn't look like Leo Carrillo, who came later.
He was later.
He was later.
The horse.
You didn't even think I remembered Leo Carrillo, do you?
Remember him. The horse forced Ed out. They kept the horse to send Ed out.
The wrestler with the red hair is wearing the red ankle band.
For once.
That's Tory Minnick of Ephrata.
Troy Minnick has a record of 32-2, and Brinzer, who is a sophomore, is only 34-0. If you totaled up all the North Allegheny wins, Moore undefeated, Brinzer undefeated, Norton 2 losses. They got any more around? Boy, they're amazing.
Let's get to action, gentlemen. Keep wrestling.
North Allegheny is the team champion, by the way. And Sandy Snyder says they are the #2 high school wrestling team in the country. Marvin says they may be #1.
I'll tell you, I don't know how you determine who's first or who's second, but they beat the perennial consensus #1 St. Edward's High School up in the Cleveland area in a dual meet and handily beat them. And I think Coach DiAgostino and the Golden Black can lay claim to being #1 on the paper trail. Although you get out there, some of those Oklahomas and Iowas will give you a little discussion. But did you see Brinzer? Look at this guy move. He's a technician. Brother Brinzer is tough. The sophomore. Watch this. He's going to pull on the arm. Watch his hip and ankle movement. Slides the head around a minute. Cross ankle pick. Lifts the leg. Back trip.
What a beauty.
Turks through. Up between the legs.
Absolute beauty, the way he got that left leg and dropped it down. Marvin, that's the best thing I've seen since I saw you wrestle in college.
It's too long ago. Don't talk about it. It's embarrassing. This kid did more than 7 seconds than I did a whole career. He's a good one. Doing a nice job here. Works the legs very well. He's got the legs through.
You got to use it. You got to use it.
Now what he's going to do, I think, Shell, is go for the power half. Oh, maybe he isn't. No, he's just got a single leg in.
I don't think a lot of fans realize it, Marvin, but of course you are in the NCAA record books for the, was it the fastest fall in college wrestling history? I think you were on the bottom of it, as I recall.
If you keep doing that, you're going to embarrass me.
Taking a look at Merv Whitmer,
27 seconds.
the Ephrata coach of Troy Minnick.
Hold it right there. Let's go.
This is a nail-biting match.
Minnick is 32-2. He is a junior. Ray Brinzer is 34-0, undefeated. Placed last year, and he's coached by Gus DiAgostino from North Allegheny. He's a sophomore. Brinzer out in front 4-0.
I like him as much as any wrestler that's been in the tournament today, AA or AAA. It's an outstanding. Here comes the power half.
Don't punish him with it there. Don't punish it.
Ed Romsberg cautioning Brinzer against punishment.
Green.
Very properly.
I defer, sir.
Defer.
Yeah.
Notice the conduct of the North Allegheny wrestlers. I defer, sir. That time when Catalano had the snap loose. Sir, I don't think it's shut yet. Do you think that there's some that this Coach DiAgostino has a certain
class?
Well, and beyond class, a certain capacity which he instills in his wrestlers to be the whole man in wrestling. It's a remarkable thing. When you're good, there's a lot more that goes into it than just wrestling. Now Brinzer's parallel 5. It's going to be a stalling warning right now against Brinzer.
Just riding parallel. You stall.
That's correct.
Okay.
Brinzer says yes, sir. I'm surprised Brinzer doesn't put both legs in, Shell. Arches back, stretched Minnick, and then reach through with that power half to turn him. Be interesting to see if he does that. Minnick does a nice job coming out, and the bout is 4-1.
First points on the board for Troy Minnick.
Oh, we're on the line. We're still up.
Brinzer's drive off that stand-up position is about as good as anything in this tournament so far, unless it's Jason Shea's devouring tactics. Brinzer in tough, high up on the head.
Go, let's
Working to
go.
control the elbow.
1,
Minnick trying to
2,
shake free here.
3, 4. You're starting red, warning red.
Yeah.
Let's go. We got to wrestle, guys.
I'm still trying to recover from Joe Daubert's job at heavyweight. All I can see when we took a look at him was the Don McCorkle physique when he pinned Nick Lafecas.
Uh-oh, Shell, wait a minute.
We do have the first
have a bad
injury
injury
time.
here, yeah. This is a bad injury. He's in pain.
This is
like
the first real stoppage we've had of any significance in this match. There have been a few holdups due to injuries, and bear in mind, in high school wrestling, you are allowed 2 minutes unless there is blood evident, in which case the time doesn't count at all. Let's take a look. Perhaps we can see that, Marvin, when they make contact. Let's see. Maybe when the heads hit.
Yeah, I think it might.
Let's see.
He's in under.
It's hard to tell. I think it was the left shoulder.
May just have been a shoulder, like a dislocation, or. And
Santoro, Turner, and Cole. Our newest one is at heavyweight, Carlton Hasselrig from the University of Pittsburgh at Johnstown.
And another Pennsylvania wrestler has just won in the national tournament. Carlton Hasselrig is a national champion from
Johnstown.
And right now, from Johnstown, let's see, this I believe will be a default, Marvin. I don't think this young man is going to be able to continue. It's too bad. He was putting up a game effort, trailing
He just
4-1.
Just scored his first point, Troy Minnick, and it's a tough loss for the young man. He just seemed to step in and his shoulder went out. Dr. Blacksmith, I believe that is out there with him.
So it will go down as a...
continue.
No, is he going to continue?
Yes, he is. He's a gamer.
I guess they went right to the 2-minute mark. I thought that they were getting up, but apparently he's going to So Troy Minnick from Ephrata back to continue with a game effort here against Ray Brinzer. Brinzer leading 4-1.
Thanks to Bill Keene, ever present. Pennsylvania was 6 champions at the NCAA championships. That is 6 wrestlers from the state of Pennsylvania, from the Commonwealth, have won national championships. And I'm not sure that that's ever happened in modern wrestling, unless it was with some Iowa boys, that 6 young men from one state have captured actual titles, and I think they have at least 1 runner-up in Mayo. Two runner-ups, says Bill. You know, that was funny with Minnick's shoulder. I mean, odd, because he just appeared to step in. It may have been something wrong with the shoulder. He just aggravated it. It wasn't from a blow. It just seemed to be something wrong.
He was really motionless on the mat, like he just absolutely could not move a muscle. And it's remarkable. Not only did he get up, but he is back in there again. Has not given up any additional points as the seconds tick down in the second period. Here at 155. Part of the largest crowd ever to see a PIAA tournament here at Hershey. More than 7,000 here at the Hershey Arena.
I think, Shell, that there are 7,624 people, and there are, in addition, 1,113 Hershey chocolate kisses.
Okay. On the screen, the stations here in the Pennsylvania Public Television Network. And if you enjoy the PIAA tournaments, we hope you'll take a moment, drop a card or letter in care of the program director at the station to which you are watching. They are good people, but they can't read your mind if you like this broadcast. So you're going to have to let them know. Take a moment and let them know about it, that you enjoyed the PIAA wrestling this season. They'd like to hear from you.
They continue to work on the shoulder of Minnick to ice it. Trainers are checking him very carefully. That was a bloody nose timeout, but I really give Minnick a great deal of credit. I mean, many kids might, under that circumstance, have said, I just can't move the shoulder. He has clearly some limited flexibility here, and there's a great deal to be said for him because it's his left shoulder, and he doesn't seem to have that
Ray
strength.
Brinzer isn't going to give him much rest. He's right after him again.
Keep it in the center. Let's keep it in the center, gentlemen. Both of you. Let's get some shots.
6 seconds still to go.
1, 2,
Brinzer's doing a lot of bulldogging in there, but neither of the wrestlers have popped any shots.
And the period concludes.
Take down.
Green takes down. Green down.
And you know, the interesting thing, Marvin, is that even with that, we've only got a 4-1 lead. And
That's right.
Minnick still has an opportunity here.
Okay, hold it right there. Go ahead. You're on there, Red.
Although he may be considerably weakened due to the shoulder problem, but he's still in this match.
Let's wrestle. 1,
He's riding with his left hand
3.
over the waist. Goes to step through. And Brinzer reaches a neutral position. So it'll be 5-1 shortly
We're
when
gonna hold this here.
Ed Romsberg awards the points.
We're neutral. He got 1. We're neutral. 1. That's your chin there. Keep it off there.
Minute and a half to go. 5-1 lead. Ray Brinzer of North Allegheny over Troy Minnick.
Come on, let's stop hanging. Both of you guys are hanging. You gotta start wrestling. Let's go. Both hanging.
And referee Romsberg
Greg
correctly.
Whitmer, coach of Troy Minnick, on the screen a moment ago.
Ed Romsberg saying, both you fellas are hanging out in there. Go to work.
Want you to back them off now. Let's go, guys. We got to shoot. One, two.
Minnick in the purple wrestling trunks.
1 point green, Red, your stall. Back it off. 1 point green.
6-1
Stalling
now.
call on
Let's go, guys. Let's
Minnick,
go.
so the score moves to 6-1 Brinzer. With a minute to go in the period here in the championship round at 155.
Gentlemen, let's keep wrestling.
I just think that Minnick is wrestling on courage right now, because I think that shoulder, look how he carries it back with him. It's just a heck of an effort just on his part to go this far. He doesn't seem really capable of shooting a lot of his stuff at this point to set himself up. Brinzer's wrestling, running the time down, taking advantage of that 5-point lead, feinting and bobbing.
Half a minute to go. 6-1 lead now. And Minnick going to have to try to do something desperate. May end up on the bottom here as they go off, but no takedown points for Ray Brinzer.
Brinzer shrugged him when to
Brinzer,
go
of
by.
course, place winner last year. Looking for his first title. He is a sophomore and Minnick a junior.
Holding there.
Minnick tried to muscle him there with that good right arm. And a stalling point against Brinzer, making it 6-2. Time running out. And Ray Brinzer will become the champion at this weight class, 155 pounds. Awards going to be presented at 155, but that concludes the action at 155 pounds. We want to remind you that this is the Pennsylvania Interscholastic Athletic Association Championships. All the action coming